It's week 3 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Mike Evans. Got a touchdown last week, the cherry on top of a ton of yardage. It's the Buccaneers and the Packers, next on Madden Football.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Bucs in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field, and of course, at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
To the air right away is Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss.
Comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice...
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you can just see
that shell.
Now Brady again. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The numbers for Evans are
play, unless they're extremely arrogant, all they're thinking is, what can we throw at him that's going to be different and is going to knock him off his game?
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On the delay, Jones. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by force. Up now 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. 2nd drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. He'll find Fournette again here. So give them 5 yards CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 31. To throw, it's Brady. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They'll have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady flush to his right. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Well, finally noticed, and they hand him a new contract extension to continue being the catch magnet that he is. There's another one right there.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's...
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down. And
he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12. Balled early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 2 minutes on the clock, and 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And able to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Hard throw, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to...
Brady going to go on 4th down. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 11 now. Here's Brady to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Incompletion. This is likely the last play here of this first half. Now Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. Challenge an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want...
10. Brady. And his pass incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not early jitters or long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, it's Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They need it.
I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence. You bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down at 3. Brady going to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Tampa. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff to Fournette. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Fournette. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Now a throw here to his running back, and he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Leonard Fournette. They'll get
defensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Brady on target there to Godwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Here's Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back reception.
They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
And Brady's throw there.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be marked to come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing again on second down. Brady. Right back to Chris Godwin. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. Now Brady. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a gain of 13 for number 13. And it gives a version down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it, as this offense gets ready to take over. To throw is Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. Back to throw, Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. QB slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. That first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Brady to throw. There's Evans again, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for the Packers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.